flippers. You out of your mind. Bradley Beal, Norman Powell for Bradley Beal. You out of your damn minds, LA Flippers. Flippers will flipper. We dodged the bullet. We never ever wanted Bradley Beal. Yo, trash, LA Flipper. You are trash. Bradley Beal, lazy, overpay. Look at Devin Booker's IG reaction. He's like, "Fuzza, Bradley Beal is gone. We dodged one. No more overpaid-ass clown motherfucker like Bradley Beal. It's time for some real grinding it out championship players. What are the Lakers going to get? They need a defensive stopper. 3 indeed. Jake LaBavia can create his own shot. He already is an upgrade over Dorian Finney-Smith. The only problem is he was playing for Sacramento, so nobody knows about this guy. But I'm very excited about Jake LaBavia. Number 2, Lakers need to get Marcus Smart. Get smart, be on for the title. You need defensive stoppers. You need NBA playoff experience. Marcus Smart fills all the check boxes for the LA Lakers. This absolutely must be the next move for this basketball operation. He can shoot the corner 3. He can rebound. He plays hard. He plays with hustle. Marcus Smart should be a member of the LA Lakers. And you are out your damn fucking mind. And you should be fired, Rob Pelinka, if you don't go all in for Marcus Smart. You have Vanderbilt. You have Marcus Smart. You have 2 elite motherfucking sons of bitches on the defensive end of the floor. And he can shoot the ball better than Jared Vanderbilt. This is a no-brainer. At the very least, with Josh Okogie and Marcus Smart, you need that one player off the bench that's going to play defense, that's going to play very hard, be fighting for loose balls, coming in and getting rebounds, hard shots near the corner of the key. That's where Marcus Smart comes into fruition. He must be a member of the LA Lakers. What are we waiting for? When the player gets bought out by the Washington Wizards, the Lakers must be all in for Marcus Smart. And the center position, I think the Lakers be just fine. There's no guarantee Al Horford's going to play on the West Coast. There's no guarantee he's going to be playing basketball next year. But what can the Lakers do? One guy hungry for rings. The Celtics got rid of him and he missed out on the championship. Marcus Smart is as motivated as ever to win that championship that he should have got on the Celtics, but they got rid of him before they went on to win the title the very next season. Marcus Smart is going to play with a huge fire. When you have Luka and Joakim Noah, you have one of the most athletic centers in the association at 26 years of age, a former number 1 overall pick. Guess what? This brother is motivated to win a championship, Marcus Smart. And this guy is a top 10 lottery pick in itself as well. You know what you're getting with Marcus Smart. His playoff experience. The LA Lakers need to bring this motherfucker in. And who likes a good character? You see his little green dye on his hair? He get them purple dye on that hair right there, and that's what makes this guy a real character in the LA Wake Show. So what are we waiting for? Who the number 1 move the Lakers have to make? It can't be any more obvious. I'm telling you. Please. Like Marcus Smart is going to the Suns bought out Bradley Beal's contract. He was with the new team in a matter of seconds, minutes. Happened the same day. He got bought out. He immediately joined the Flippers. What are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? Okay. We got a center. We replace Dorian Finney-Smith. Now we need another DFS kind of character for this team. If LaRavia gets hurt, we have Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart gets hurt, we have LaRavia. That's what we talking about, brother. We make the move. Let's go. What are we waiting for? He better join the Lakers. I'm telling you. Playoff experience, all that. These are pluses. We need a strong fucking personality. Something's new. They're the biggest, baddest motherfuckers walking down the block in the arena. Any given that against anyone in the association. This is the kind of guy can play with attitude. These guys that play with attitude and the mean streak to them, these are the guys you need to win a championship. So what the hell are we doing? We better get the player. We better get the player. Al Horford, he's near retirement. He already won the ring. He got kids. Is this, how many, this is his third or fourth child? But Marcus Smart denied a championship. I want a ship. What the hell are we waiting for? That's exactly why we need Marcus Smart. Our offseason ain't done yet. I was wondering if we should move on from Koloko, but he's impressing against the Clippers in the Summer League, so we'll see. Is Dalton Netsch going to get traded? I have no idea. I hope Dalton is just not motivated to play these freaking ass scrimmages against some scrub ass motherfuckers. So, I don't know what's going on with him. I mean, he took it too personally. I just hope he's mentally good. Something going on with JJ and Dalton Netsch. Okay, it's a business, don't get all worked up about almost being traded away. So at the same time, you can't develop unless you get him some playoff experience against the wall. So yes, I've got some big problems there with JJ Redick handling Dalton Netsch and destroying his confidence. Does this mean he's getting traded, or are they going to work this out? Joakim LeBron ain't the main drama. We know he's coming back. By the way, let's put an end to the fake news garbage right now. Did Colin Cowherd come out the video saying that King Goat LeBron, there's no chance he's leaving? But let me show you a piece from the Atlantic, from the New York Times, to dispel the fake news garbage of Joakim LeBron leaving for Cleveland, because why else would Joakim LeBron option in to his contract? It's not like the Cavs have the salary cap room to add Joakim LeBron at $51 million. So you got to use common sense, got to use your brain. But Joakim LeBron is a masterful, I don't think it's a word, but dramatist, creating drama. I ain't got nothing to talk about. Mark McNamara during the Summer League was asking Joakim LeBron if you have anything to elaborate on your future, and he had nothing else to add. So King Goat LeBron knows how to keep things suspenseful. And so we get to the article. This is from the New York Times Athletic. LeBron James hasn't had a buyout trade discussions with the Lakers, expects to be with the team, according to sources. Shook hands with Rob Pelinka, joked with JJ, talked golf with Austin, posed for pictures with his team's newest players, Jake LaRavia and DeAndre Ayton. So he's posing with his new teammates for team pictures. That doesn't sound like a player that's leaving. He's actively engaged with Bronny James in the Summer League. James did everything you expect a member of the Lakers to do. In the sections filled with the employees from other teams, toss in the trade and buyout scenarios. But sources told The Athletic that there's never have been any trade discussions between Goat, King, LeBron, and the LA Lakers. We know that Goat, King, LeBron has complete and total say over if he wants to get traded to a team. Both the Lakers and people close to the NBA's all-time scoring leader expect that he will be with the organization for training camp once the season begins this fall, league sources told The Athletic. Now let's stop right there. You have a new coach. You trade away your center. You add a corner piece with Luka for both the future and the present. Lakers were barely making it to the play-in with Darvin Ham. In your first year, you get home court, and you are a number 3 seed in the Western Conference. No center hurt the Lakers. But let's not act like there is no foundation being laid upon for J.J. Redick, a number 3 seed in the West, and winning 50 games and getting home court. Goat, King, LeBron James and company made them progress this year. They were just hurt because they didn't have a center. Now they do have a center. Now we do have a center. You see, that was the problem. Well, let's not act like Lakers didn't improve this year. I believe the team did improve. I think they did improve. These same sources said the Lakers have received no indication from Kingo or reps that he would request a trade or ask to be bought out, which would be his 8th season with the Lakers. The big Kobe number, by the way. That's why fake news media is all big hoax. They have nothing else to talk about during the offseason. Continuing, the longest consecutive stretch spent with one organization in his career. LeBron knows the Lakers doing for the future. He also wants to compete for championships. He understands difficulty. We do want to evaluate what's best for Kingo LeBron at this stage of his career. But he's made these same comments for multiple off seasons. These same league and team sources point out that Paul has made similar comments in the past when James is playing for either the Cavs or the Lakers. It was time to renegotiate a contract. Kingo had a deadline of June 29 to pick up his option or decline and become a free agent. And there was only one team, the Brooklyn Nets, with the cap space to even approach Kingo's current salary right now. Second difference, for the first time in his career, James, not the focal point, belongs to Luka. The Lakers acquired Jokic trade, gave some oxygen to the last round of LeBron rumors. If a player like Luka, only 26, then anything can happen. If that was such a crazy of a trade, AD for Luka, then anything can happen with Gingo LeBron, which is what's fueling the rumors right now. But as they continue, but the realities of the NBA salary cap rules, the state of the Lakers roster, state of Kingo's career, roadblocks to his Lakers tenure, ending with a surprising exit. Other teams regularly linked to James, Cleveland, but the Cavs have one of the highest payrolls. Are over the dreaded second apron. They're barred from trading for James because the Cavs do not have any players to match Goat King LeBron's $52.6 million. If Goat King LeBron really wanted to go to Cleveland, he wouldn't have optioned in with the Lakers. He is too expensive for Cleveland to acquire at the current moment until they have to sacrifice current and future assets. James wanted to join Cleveland. The easiest way would be to decline his player option and sign with the Cavs, as the article says. Cavs wanted a deal for James. They would first need to get under the second apron by sacrificing players and assets, and then would need to sacrifice key pieces in the rotation to match Goat King LeBron's salary. So this optioning in, he would not allow Cleveland to sacrifice assets. That's how we know a trade is not happening with Cleveland. It's that by optioning in, it means the Cavs have to sacrifice current assets because of the salary cap. The Lakers were to buy him out of his contract before he started training camp. He'd be free to sign the Cavs, but the Lakers were to buy him out during the regular season. He'd be barred from signing with Cleveland because of restrictions on teams above the second apron. No discussions occurred between the Lakers and GOAT in LeBron James. Lakers also have no real reason to buy James out. The team is still aiming to contend while still looking for the long-term future. They could trade Goalkeeper LeBron, but that would put them in danger of fouling up one of their main goals of creating salary flexibility for the next summer. The team has been resistant to taking on longer-term contracts in an effort to maintain flexibility. James' contract comes off of the Lakers' books at the end of the 25-26 season. If the Lakers were to, they could trade to the Warriors. They'd have Butler under contract for 26-27. The Lakers were to trade Kingo to New York. They'd have Towns under contract for 3 years and more than $170 million. Any team that trades for James must weigh the assets it gives up to acquire a player who only has 1 or 2 years left. Why would you sacrifice main future assets when you know you only has 1 or 2 more years left? This is a very polarizing situation. And again, fake news media, they have nothing else to talk about. All they have to talk about, he ain't nothing special. Bradley Beal, that's all you have to talk about. There's a potentially better trade out there for the Lakers, one that to create the salary cap flexibility, addressing some of the team's other needs. James is a full no trade clause. He could veto any deal that he deems is not enough to win a championship. And now, going back to Marcus Smart. Team sources have said that improving the team's point of attack defense is the priority. On Sunday, Paul joined SiriusXM's NBA radio echoed what he said. LeBron should enjoy his summer. There's a big controversial decision that would come in the build-up to the regular season. He's really happy he's up. He's played golf, hosted friends in Akron, went to Puerto Rico, stopped by Las Vegas. Among the Summer League Lakers was Bronny's son. His improvement. He loves playing with the son. His son is getting a lot better right in front of our own eyes. Why would he want to leave his son here on the Lakers? That's my question for you. It's not even close to be able to play the game that I love. Be able to play along with my son. It's been one of the most gratifying, satisfying journeys I've ever been on. And if Bronny James continues to improve, then we are going to see a lot more minutes of GOAT King LeBron and Bronny together out on the basketball court. Why would they trade away GOAT King LeBron when he able to play with Bronny on the court during the same time as he's continuing to show massive signs of improvement? Lakers may already have a great shutdown defender. His name is Bronny James. I'm rooting for the brother. There'd be a lot of haters out there. He balling in the summer league. He getting used to the speed of the game, getting used to playing against these old cats out there. They want to go out and bully y'all. He's up for the challenge. He up for it. He whatever has happened in the span of months, he's already showed massive improvement. His defense is always a plus. Knock down their shots. You're going to be a plus out there on the basketball court. Plus, minus. You're a plus or you're a minus. Bonnie James going to win that championship. I have no doubt about it. Again, I'm all crazy for Marcus Smart. Must add the player. We need a very deep rotation. We need Marcus Smart to the Lakers. I wonder what the odds are Marcus Smart to the Lakers. That is something I love to check. Get the deal done. Marcus Smart to the Lakers. Get the defender in. As Darvin Ham like to say, let's get greedy. Let's get real greedy. Let's go. We want more. We always want more. We do. We always do. Let's have fun and calm and let's have. Where's Russell Westbrook at next year? Let's have. I can't believe this guy played for the Lakers, Russell Westbrook. He should have never ever joined this team. We'll be put up with bullshit next year. Got rehab, manage the load, upswings, downswings. Lakers beat this team one night. They roll a joint the other night. I mean, this is like crypto. You're doing very well. At 6 a.m., crypto will down this much. At 9 a.m., Lakers are up and down like crypto. That's the moral of the story. They are up and down like crypto. Make it to conference finals, you lose in the first round 2 straight years. Win the championship, lose in the first round, miss the playoffs, make it to the conference finals, lose the first round in 2 years. It has been up and down and volatile, just like crypto. You think about crypto.com arena. It really has been volatile, just like the very nature of cryptocurrency. The downs and the bullshit is over. We need some motherfucking upswings. Go get it. Yeah, go get it. Let go. Get it. These 3 moves we need to make. We dodged a bullet with Bradley Beal. Lazy player, only plays for the check, doesn't play no defense. Devin Booker made it known he wanted him to go. He's the LA Clippers problem. This sets back the Clippers for 1 more season. This really shows you this repeat is happening. Bad move, but to our benefit. Here we go.